On to you, Aries. So you have the unalive card or the transition card, however you want to call it, the Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords. Somebody expected you, Aries, to still be the same way that you used to be. Somebody expected you to basically be able to be a parasite to you, and you, Aries, are not allowing them to be a parasite to you. You, Aries, very much so are aware of how some people take advantage of other people's compassion, their kindness, and a lot of you, Aries, are not falling for it. Because there's an important situation where you, Aries, have cut ties between yourself and a business, between yourself and specific people. Because, like it is, I said before, they're taking the fact that you, Aries, have compassion, and they're taking that for granted. They're using that like, oh, okay, they can benefit from it. And that's no bueno. The Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands right here represents you, Aries, understanding that, how do I say this? It's an understanding that it's a lesson that's learned, that you, Aries, are not the same compassionate person that you used to be. You still have compassion, you still have kindness in your heart and everything like that. But you understand when people are trying to essentially feed off of the compassion, right? Take advantage of it and take it too far. And I'm seeing how a lot of you, Aries, understand that, yes, you have compassion, but your compassion is not endless. There is a limit to how much it is that you're willing to give. There is a limit to how merciful you, Aries, can essentially be before you essentially decide to cut ties with people, right? Because what I'm seeing here is that you, Aries, are learning how to let go of the mess ups, the people is in essence who want to keep messing up, keep being on some dysfunctional stuff, can't stop themselves from being on some dysfunctional stuff, but likes to essentially live off of other people. And a lot of you, Aries, are learning what I've been saying, that this light and light magic and all this other type of stuff, that's the way to get used. Because people will take advantage, especially in today's world. That's what it is that people be saying when they say that you too nice, right? Some people, right? Some people. Guard yourself to a certain extent. Otherwise, you people will take advantage of you. They will take advantage of the fact that you want to see the good in everybody, and people will take advantage of that. So a lot of you, Aries, are not as stupid as some people thought that you are based upon your compassion. And they're goofy. They're the ones that's the idiots, because they don't really even have enough common sense distinction enough to be able to understand that your compassion, you wanting to work with them, you wanting to get to know them romantically, for some of you, they didn't really put that in the perspective that you didn't have to get to know them romantically. You didn't have to work with them. So now a lot of you, Aries, are like, okay, since you now know that that's what it is that they're doing, you, Aries, have cut ties with them business-wise or romantically. You have made a decision that you're going to stick to following through, that you essentially, you, Aries, want nothing to do with them. You've effectively washed your hands with them. The Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles represents they're going to want you to stay, but you, Aries, have made that decision. You, Aries, are like, no, you're done with them, because of the fact that they've taken your kindness for weakness, and they have essentially really shown you something ugly. Like those type of people romantically, for instance, right? Like those type of people romantically, where it's like, you know, you trying to get to know them and then they flake. They come up with excuses, all this other type of stuff, right? Right? They still contact you, stuff like this. They want you to, all of this goofy stuff. All of this goofy nonsense, all of this around the world in 80 days type stuff, you know, they're calling you, they're complaining about the people that they're dating and all this other type of stuff. Both sides do that, by the way. They're, you know what I mean? All of this goofy stuff. They're not actually bringing any kind of real value to you, but they want you to kind of shower them with your value. Same thing when it comes to business deals, right? Business interactions where money is changing hands, right? Here they are now. You've broken loose. You Aries have broken loose from the agreement, the contract, right? The verbal contract, what it is that you said you were going to do, because you realize that these people, you were not mentally competent to understand what was going on in that agreement that the two of you had. And what I mean by that is you did not understand, nor did these people give an impression or let you know or made you aware that they were going to do this. They gave you this, they made this agreement with you, and you made this agreement with them under the auspices of thinking or under the impression or under the implication that it was going to actually be within both parties' benefit, but it's not. They then turned coat and started doing things within their own benefit, as opposed to the benefit that benefits the both of you, where there's two happy parties, two happy, content parties in the given contract. So a lot of you Aries understand, no, you're not going to take these people seriously. You have cut ties with them romantically or business-wise. You don't want to have anything to do with them. The Magician represents you now have a brand new, totally different perspective about them, and it's the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups. You Aries now understand that you have got to definitely watch from now on the quality of these business deals that you are that you are going to be engaging in, because, and I want you, hold on a second. Because a lot of you Aries understand, especially in today's world, that a lot of people likes these contracts, and they like these contracts badly. They like these contracts where it is that they like to try to screw over other people, and they use these contracts or whatever the case may be, and it's always a twist and a turn as much as you possibly can. This is part of the reason why a lot of people want to do their own thing. This is why a lot of people are very picky about who it is that they shake hands with, they sign on a contract with, because people can't do good business. Now it's about it's about screwing somebody over in these contracts, right? Right, all over the place, right? So this is why a lot of people will go, okay, fine. Because people running games. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go ahead and do X, Y, Z, or whatever the case may be, right? But I'm gonna do it by myself. Why? Because so many people be playing games with these contracts. Same thing when it comes to you Aries who are interacting with someone, or used to be interacting with someone romantically. You Aries understand that this is where it is that you Aries watch some of these videos on TikTok or YouTube or any video sharing platform, right? Where you'll see one former significant other, right? Talking about, oh, my birthday coming up. I thought you said you was going to get this for my birthday. Yeah, stupid, under the condition that we were still together. So you thought that I was going to go and still do this for you after you dumped me or whatever? Yeah, and they looking stupid. Like, these people are good. This is why I can't say it enough, fam. These people are goofy. The psychology, how they think is so stupid. Imagine being in a relationship with somebody and then dumping them a week before your birthday, and then you come back around with your goofy behind. I thought you said you was gonna get me some earrings for my birthday if we were still together. But you said you was gonna give me these earrings for my birthday. And you made it seem like we were gonna be together forever. Touche, goofy. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. So you have the Six of Swords, Four of Wands, the Fool, Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. The Six of Swords, Four of Wands, Fool card. You Aries have to be able, there needs to be fairness in this agreement. There needs to actually be benefit between the two of you, you and these people, in order for this relationship to continue. Whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship that started as a business, or if it's a relationship that started out romantically and just, or she's more so specifically, they're just trying to get to know each other. There has to be trust between the two of you. And for you, Aries, you don't trust them anymore. The Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups, you're content to walk away from this business deal or this potential relationship interaction. You're happy to walk away because you, if it's romantically, you Aries can see where this thing is gonna go, right? You Aries can see. I never for the life of me understood how people could like humiliate their significant others and then other people laughing at the significant other or whatever the case may be. And it's like, the person who's doing that is the stupid one, not the person who sees it and thinks that is weird, because it is weird. How you in a relationship with somebody and then you trying to mess around with other people, and then when the other person is like, you a bot. Oh, this, that, and the third, you're insecure, whatever. Okay, let's just say, this person isn't insecure. This person is picking up on it. Let's just say that this person is insecure. Okay. Does that mean that you have to do your fair share by essentially going and messing around with other people and implying that you're on a date with them while it is, right? So you're on a date with somebody else, or implying that you're cheating for what? But then this person is insecure. Maybe this, I don't know, I don't think that the person is insecure, but shrugs my shoulders. Maybe the person is insecure, but, right? Maybe you are insecure, but at the same time though, why couple that up with actually making the insecurity real by doing things to be reaction seeking? But then it's so bent out of, you see what I mean when I say that it's the stupidity, it's the delusion, it's the, I'm gonna go ahead and cheat and mess around with other people, but if you get upset about this, even though we're dating, you're insecure because I'm cheating. Okay. And if it's a business deal, don't leave. These people are so stupid, yo. Listen, Aries, I'm glad to see that you Aries actually walked away from this transaction, this business deal. As I said in my last Aries video, study, do your research, educate yourself, understand what's really going on. I don't take partnerships and collabs and stuff like this if it's a fake partnership. You know, would I collab? Maybe, but you know, people would have to essentially, the The businesses would have to contact my email, and it would have to be a real one, and there would have to be figures being dropped, right? Figures being offered up, and then we're essentially going to go from there. They would have to essentially have me send me the product, and I'm going to go ahead and review it on my channel in hand. I'm not going to go ahead and give people access to my YouTube channel. No. No exceptions. No. I don't care if it's for $1 million. My YouTube channel is an asset of mine. It generates income. I'm not going to risk it for anything or anybody just for a janky business deal. Same thing when it comes to you Aries, right? Like, you Aries have to understand how these contracts are made. The vast majority of these contracts between some people actually end up going sour due to the fact that a lot of people like to play individuals. There's a lot of faulty business people sitting up on the internet, especially here on this YouTube thing, that unfortunately I've had the dismay of crossing paths with, that try to act like they're legitimate or whatnot when they full of it. But other than that, that's pretty much it though. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace. Have a good one.